Hello everybody, this is a short video that I want to make. I want to just share some of my experiences on my journey from my heart to yours, and I'm going to talk about certain things that I discovered, certain clues that I put together, and those things. And okay, so I want to start off by saying that there's a lot of information online, there's a lot of different spiritual systems online, a lot of different things online. And while that's awesome because you can sift through the information, you can find out what you like, what you can use to help better yourself and things like that, what you feel is working for you spiritually. But the problem with that is that sometimes it could get confusing. It could get confusing. You don't know if certain information is being manipulated and things like that. So on my journey, I've been focusing on different things, like different mantras, different chakras and things like that. And what I came to realize is that the most important energy is the one that's coming from the heart. And there's actually some type of science behind this, because when you're first being born when you're first developing in the womb, the first organ to develop is the heart, and the whole body forms around the heart. And even if something happens to the brain, you can still probably survive that and stuff, but the heart is very important for bringing the consciousness into this body and experiencing this life. So I don't even focus on the chakra things and all of these things anymore. What I focus on is knowing that my energy is whole, knowing that my energy is coming through whole and complete and perfectly me, my perfect expression coming through my heart. And whenever there's so much going on, so much, they tell you that, you have to do this in order to be spiritual. If you don't do this, then you're not really spiritual. You need to ascend and you need to go higher because you're not good enough where you are. And what's actually going on is that you're already good enough as you are. Your higher self is called higher self, but it should really be called inner being or inner self. This is actually the pure expression of you. When you don't have fear, when you go beyond the fear, you don't need to manipulate, you don't need to hurt other people, and you can freely express yourself and freely speak the truth. You speak the truth when you feel confident in who you are. When you feel okay with who you are, then you can speak the truth. When we start lying and manipulating, then we're hiding, we're covering up, we're closing that heart space. But the way to open that heart space and to bring out this organic, natural light is to be more honest with yourself and to allow yourself to actually live and to be honest with others. And the ones that don't like you, it doesn't matter, because it doesn't matter. They just go to someone else or somewhere else. But the ones that do like you as you are, they will be drawn to your energy. It will be natural. So I'm definitely learning this. This is something that I'm definitely learning, to trust in my perfect honesty, not trying to, hey, I have to do this to be spiritual and ascend to this level, because I already know that my higher self, my infinite self, my inner self is already within. You know what they say, the kingdom of God is within. And I see people are worshiping an artificial light. They have this idea of what they think spiritual should mean, or what they think God should mean, and then they follow that idea, and then it could almost become a game of who can suppress themselves the best. I'm spiritual because even though you did that, I did this, and I was even in more pain and suffering. Who can suppress themselves the best? And the ones who suppress themselves and being self-denial the best is the ones that's the most spiritual and ascended from this world. But it's just, that's not the way it works. The real spirituality is the same as truth. It's the same as truth. And your inner self doesn't know any fear of manipulation. It's just truth. You expressing truth. That's what a heart-to-heart conversation really is. You expressing truth. You expressing what you actually feel from inside. And I feel like what I feel from inside is that since I've been connected to my heart space, I really do feel that there is some type of energy or manipulation out here that's trying to get people to seek outside of themselves, to worship an idea instead of following their happiness, being their true essence, their true being. And I'm not going to judge one religion or anything like that, but I see it like in different spiritual paths, they have these people that will show up and say, hey, you're not good enough, buy into our idea so that you could become more spiritual, more better. Even in the big mainstream religions, like, oh, God doesn't love you as you are, you're a sinner, you need to get closer to God by doing X, Y, and Z. But it's within. You have to go be honest and allow yourself to live a true life, to be your true self and to live a true life. And this also means allowing other people to be true to themselves and to live a true life. Only when you see honesty and truth as a virtue, as something good, can you respect who you truly are within and respect other people as they truly are. So I don't want to get this video going too long, but this is just the basics of what's really important in the message that I want to get out right now. So thank you for listening. Thank you. This is from my heart to yours. Thank you for listening. Thank you.